Hello, everybody. If you're on here, give us a thumbs up. Two thumbs up that you're safe. First of all, secondly, give us a third thumbs up if you're in your pajamas right now. So yesterday was my pajama day, Dee, and I realized I need to get out of my pajamas. I need to get a routine going. And I think, that might be the hardest thing for all of us to do, especially when we're in kind of some fear mode, right? Where, we tend to be super stressed out and, not running in our regular schedule, and we got kids in the house and all different kinds of things. So Dee has switched her work schedule, and she is now working, doing all of her client meetings online, which is, I think this is going to change the world, Dee. I think we're all going to work in a different, smarter way in the future. Tell us what's happening in the hat.
I've just seen so many positives already from today, going online, getting everybody, set up virtually, making sure they've got the app, if they want to scale that syncs, all that kind of great stuff. I love the shipping direct to customer. I love getting all of those bugs worked out. And then it's going to be really proactive for us in the future, so that when something comes up for a client, say that they're sick or they, are just running behind or late, we can do virtual appointments. We're not just tied to having to have people come into us at location. So I think it's amazing. We can still have really great conversations. We sent out a document in a MailChimp to people explaining on how to self-measure, for example. Our clinic doesn't have a fancy fit 3D scale. And you know what, maybe going forward, we're going to rethink about touching clients, and especially, using it. Before this happened, I wasn't really cognizant of, I use the same tape measure on, 55 people a week. So I think it's going to bring some awesome things to light. For myself, one thing about being at home and self-isolated, so I'm on week actually 3 because I was sick. One thing for me, I have to get up and shower and I have to paint my face. Otherwise, I touch my face 1,500 times a day. I really do. So if I don't have makeup on my face, I want to rub my eyes, or I want to rub my cheek, or I want to. So it actually stops me from doing that. So as simple as that sounds, you are being told right now, it's imperative to wash your hands and keep them away from your face. Man, I didn't even realize how many times my hands instinctively go up to my face. So I don't know if there's, anybody.
I totally agree with you. It totally makes sense to me. I always have like little funny little zits around here, and I'm like, why do I have those? Well, I realize now because I'm constantly doing this. So yes, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say hi to a couple of people. Josephine, how are you doing over there in British Columbia? And Wendy is coming to us from Texas. Yes, let's all stay safe. And Donna, where are you from? Donna? I can't remember. With Donna and I have talked online for a couple of years here. And let's, love to introduce you to Felicia. Felicia is going to be on in the call in a bit. And she says, great reason to put on your makeup for sure, Dee. But Joelle is here to see us. Tell us where you guys are from, because I forget, you guys. Oh, yep. Oh, Joelle. New York. Yikes. Well, we're gonna put our hands together and pray for your safety, and stay out of the limelight, or stay in your house or whatever. Oh, and Donna is from Connecticut. So if you're on, give us a hashtag live. Like I said earlier, if you're still in your PJs, give us 3 thumbs up. Okay, let's get going on this stream here. Dee put together some beautiful veggies this week, and just focused on some fresh stuff. So tell us about that, Dee.
So we're going to just keep it really short and simple today, because we are going to have a guest on talking about some cleaning equipment for your kitchen. So I did, being home has actually been a real blessing to me, because it's been it's been a vehicle for me to really, really focus on feeding myself well. And so part of that for me comes right in from the grocery store, getting rid of all the packaging materials and washing everything properly. And so we're going to spend some time talking about that a little bit later with you all today. But for now, I want to show you, so the couple thingsfuls of vegetables that we're soaking and cleaning are then turned into some delicious salads and a delicious tomato chutney, which are just loaded with immune-fighting goodness and minerals and vitamins, essential at this time for good health. So there is no reason not to practice whole, healthy eating, even while we are in whether you are self-isolating or if you're in a lockdown situation. Groceries are still deemed an essential service and can be delivered or safely have after the show is done. If you guys have any questions or concerns about how you safely grocery shop or safely have things delivered to you, please put your comments in the message, and we'll share some tips on that. And there's my second sink full. We are, again, I always brag, our local greenhouses have cucumbers and tomatoes and fresh herbs and lettuces already in production, and a very safe place to shop, as it's all individually wrapped and you can't touch anything, and only one customer at a time allowed to be in. So it's a great feature. Yeah. All right, this is my take on a tabbouleh salad. I don't know how many of you enjoy this dish or this salad. It can be made a variety of different ways, and the base of this salad, for anybody who doesn't know, is parsley. And so parsley is a wonderful palate cleaner, but it's also delicious in a salad. And usually this salad uses a bulgur wheat, and in its place, you can use cauliflower rice, or you can use konjac rice. So for any of you that has not used the konjac rice before, this is an excellent salad to try it in. And there is really no dressing in this salad. You can use lemon or lime juice, your daily oil allowance per serving, and salt and pepper. If you are in maintenance, you can add additional oil. It will keep for days in the fridge. So one thing that I love about salads is, like these, is after you spend the time properly cleaning, chopping, and preparing your vegetables, this salad will keep all week in your fridge without turning. So well worth the work. Great on its own, great as a side dish, great in a pita pocket, a great topping for fish or chicken. Varieties are endless. I also use celery in mine because I like the additional texture. And some prefer mint in theirs, and I prefer no mint in my version. So I will get these recipes up right away for you all, so that if it's something that you think looks interesting to try, you can add the ingredients to your grocery shopping list. Yeah.
I'm gonna pop myself back up here. We'll put the salad between us. I just wanted to comment that I love Mediterranean food, and have eaten tabbouleh salad actually in Israel. Oh. So delicious. So I just wanted to pop a few more people up here. Thanks, Vicki, coming in from Ontario, and Joelle is telling us that she's definitely still in her pajamas. I like it. And Felicia says, I need this recipe. Awesome, you guys. Okay, Dee, here we go. This looks so super yummy.
It was so good. multiple times over. This is the feature actually is what I'm featuring here is the tomato garlic chutney. And it is a very simple chutney to make in a pan with, of course, roasted garlic, fresh tomato, mustard seed is the game changer in this chutney. And typically it's used with breads or wraps. But I found that, of course, most of us are trying to stay away from lots of those options. And I really enjoyed it over a lighter protein, which was fish. And then I also blended that flavor over my green beans. I just kind of mixed it all together and it was super delicious. So again, something that you can make ahead and store, and you can freeze it also. So, you know, if you make too much, then you can freeze it and save it for later. Oh, Joelle made the pita. So this would be a perfect chutney to use with the pita bread recipe as well. So I'm not sure, but still, did it turn out, Joelle, when you subbed your soup? Because the soup works really well. The plain chicken soup works really well too. So yeah. So again, if you guys have any questions when we're through these recipes, we're just going to do 3 really quick ones for you today, and then we're going to get to Felicia. Okay.
Last but not least, this looks like a delicious, this looks like what I've been eating a lot of lately because I like to keep life simple and we do have fresh veggies. So I've noticed here, I know some people are commenting different. And by the way, Joelle said, yes, it came out great. And if you're not on the Dee's recipe group, get on the Dee's recipe group. So on this page here, Low Carb Cooking, up at the top, it says join the group. Join the group because that's where we post a lot of pictures and clients post their pictures of recipes they've just made, and then we have a whole units tab where you can go and just look at the different, say that you want to make bread or you want to make muffins or you want to make a soup. It's all in there. So definitely this is one. So I've been making a lot of salads, or actually I have to tell you that Pete's been making a lot of salads because he's my salad maker.
That's awesome. That's awesome. My husband is the bleacher. He likes to bleach everything. So he's the cleaner. Yeah, so this is a spinach salad, and I adore spinach salad, whether you're in the losing weight phase or in maintenance phase. And what I love about spinach salad is that you can dress it in so many ways and add protein to really make it a meal. And I'm a huge fan of protein splitting. And so this was actually part of my lunch, and it had 2 whole eggs in it. So, 3 ounces of protein. So in Canada, our protocol is still up to 8 ounces of protein a day if you like. I know in the US, it's back down to 4 to 6, but that huge plate of food only contains 3 ounces of protein. It also has a handmade creamy garlic dressing. And I use an avocado mayo that is phase 1 friendly. And one thing that you need to know about handmade mayo, whether it's using olive oil or avocado oil, is you can use those recipes and use your 2 teaspoons of oil allowance in a homemade mayo like that. There are also some that are done. Primal Kitchen has one, and I found another brand, I can't remember it off the top of my head, that it is only oil and eggs. And so 1 serving of that would replace your 2 teaspoons of oil. So it's a really excellent vehicle for making delicious, delicious salad dressings. So yeah, so I have a little bit of everything in that spinach salad, and it'll keep you going all day, all day.
I love it. I love it. I'm a huge salad person. So we have a special guest today, and she happens to be a client in our clinic. Her name is Felicia, and she introduced me to some amazing things. And we talked for a minute last week about just a variety of things and how to keep your how to keep your kitchen clean and what have you. And that's really what we're going to focus on today is non-toxic ways to clean your home. And so I'm going to pop up Felicia here, and let's see here. Where we got? There she is. Okay, Felicia. So Felicia uses some products called Norwex. And Felicia, would you take a minute to just kind of introduce yourself and how you introduced, the toxic-free products into your family and why?
I'd be happy to. Hi, my name is Felicia.
Okay, we don't, there we go.
Okay, I hear a bit of an echo. You guys hear okay? All right. So, hi everyone. My name is Felicia, and I feel right at home because I'm actually Canadian, and I live here in San Jose, California, for the last 16 years. So this has been a really fun ride for us. The reason why we actually got into Norwex in the first place is because our family deals with asthma and food allergies. Like, I'm talking severe food allergies where I have to be really careful about cross-contamination, products that may have been left behind, and I can't double dip or use the same serving spoon. And we're dealing with multiple severe food allergies. So when a consultant came to my home to clean a few things in my house and to show me that I can wipe up raw chicken juice with just a water and a cloth, I was sold. My mind was just blown away. The stress of cleaning after I make food, prepare food for my family just totally went down, and I just knew it was something that I had to share with everyone. So I can't see everybody, but I would love to see if there's any, oh, you know Norwex. Awesome, Joelle. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. I can see comments. This is very interesting. Usually I'm at the other end, so I don't really, I don't see comments, but I see comments. So anyways, I thought I'd show you a few quick things because Dee just showed really, really good recipes. I can't wait to try. I'm going to try the third one tonight. And one of them, we can eat clean, but then what if we, right now I basically tell everybody we are basically quarantine cleaning. That's what we're all saying these days because, we're stuck inside the house. What can we do but clean? But in our home, we clean with non-toxic chemicals, non-toxic cleaners that are very different from your traditional cleaners. Typically, there's two ways to clean. We clean chemically and we clean mechanically. Norwex cleans a mechanical way. One of the ways that we clean is, in terms of our vegetables and preparing our food, is with our fresh produce wash. I'm not sure you can see this because I have a really bright light coming in. This one will help us to get rid of the chemicals that are in our fertilizers, dirt, and debris. We like to eat organic, but we don't eat those. We don't want those organic matters, right? So I'm gonna turn this on to see if I can hear Dee because I can't. I just know in terms of our vegetables. No,
I just haven't been
okay,
talking. I'm just letting you talk.
And then what we do is I put it in this produce bag. There's three of them in one. And what's really amazing about these ones is when I put in one of my counter cloth in there. Look at this, guys. What does this remind you of? This counter cloth? What size does it remind you of? It's like the paper towel size that I used to use. Like, as a food allergy family, I sprayed and I paper towel everything to no ends. Okay, when I put this inside my newly washed produce, it lasts and lasts and lasts. It's amazing. I love that I can buy my organic fruits and vegetables and then clean them and then store them, but then they won't go bad, as fast. If you guys know what I mean, like, show me some comments down there. So that I can see that I'm still online. So these three are just my amazing go-to in my kitchen. But I have to tell you, sometimes I can't use my colander, right? I need to use my sink. And if you can take a look at my sink right now, I'm actually going to turn it around. It's pretty nasty. I've been trying to take care of my family, my parents up in Canada, so things around my house is a little awry. And then I had to tell my house cleaner not to come because she had a cold. So here I am. I'm stuck with cleaning my own kitchen and in my sink, which is pretty nasty. But I have this white sink. Who has a white sink? Tell me, what type of sink do you have? Do you have a white one? Do you have a stainless steel one? I don't know, but I just don't know why people make white sink, because as soon as you put some stain on there, it's there, right? Until we take it off. Now, I used to use Barkeeper Friend, what is it called? Barkeeper things. But now I discovered Norwex one. This is a cleaning paste. You Norwexers out there, do you guys have this? This is
Awesome.
like, we call this the product that saves every kid's life, because it can even take off like Sharpies off the wall or floor. But this is like my elbow grease in a jar, and this is my spirit net, okay? These two things, they go together like your peanut butter and jelly. And it's like a paste. It's a dry paste. So I'm going to show you. So I'm going to quickly clean my sink. And then because it's a dry paste, I need to wet my spirit net, get it wet, and then I'm going to clean my sink. You guys ready? You guys give me some thumbs up or hearts so I know that you're ready, okay? Because I'm going to swing the camera around. Hopefully I don't drop you guys. But we're going to go to town, maybe clean just half of this. It's pretty nasty, okay? I'm just going to warn you guys.
The spirit net and the cleaning paste are...
You have a stainless steel. That's my dream. I would love to have a stainless steel sink. But sometimes, you know, it still gets really icky, right? So here we go. I'm going to turn around. There we go. All right. Can you guys see this? Can you see this? See these stains here? I'm going to take these off for you here so you can see the before. I took a before picture. So I'm going to show you how to clean this off with just a cleaning paste, okay? Give me a second while I position this camera without dropping it. There we go. Okay, here we go. Now this is a dry paste, okay? So you want to wet your spirit net just a tiny little bit. That's it. That's actually quite a bit. Okay, can you see that? So this is called my elbow grease in a jar. And this is actually safe on stainless steel, but not brushed stainless steel. It's not good for, you know, brushed aluminum steel, anything that could be scratchy, because this is made, the active ingredient here is actually fine marble flour. If you guys have this already, please tell me what you love to use it on. I know some people love to use it in hard water, like in Canada, it's mostly soft water where I was from. But here we get a lot of hard water stains. And you can see this gets scuffed up quite easily when I put in my pots and pans. And look, it just easily comes off. I hope you guys can see this. But I hope they can see how easy it is, that even if we're stuck at home, my kids can be doing this too, because they are not breathing in really, really bad chemicals. Okay, that's it. I'm happy with it. I'm just gonna rinse it out and then show you a close-up view. Ah, it's all gone. I'm so happy. Okay. Can you guys see that? So easy. I'm gonna show you. How's that? Okay. Now I want to show you something else, okay? Because quite frankly, I'm not going to be cleaning this every day, but I will be cleaning up grease after I cook. You know, those little fingerprints around the microwave, stovetop, the knobs. Well, that needs to get cleaned every day. So I have my trusty EnviroCloth. Those of you who have Norwex, this is probably the first thing you have, because this cloth with just water can pick up grease like there's no tomorrow. All I've just done is just wet this, and I fold it in half and half again, just so I have 8 cleaning sides. And then I'm going to polish what I'm going to clean with my window cloth. Okay, let me show you this. It's going to take like so easy. Let me see. All right, here's some grease. Tell me if you can see the grease. I can't see thumbs up, but I can see, how about here? Do you see that? I know there's a glare. Okay. I'm just gonna take this. Literally, it's as fast as just a wipe. That's it. And if I really want to polish my microwave, it leaves everything, your glass stainless steel mirrors, and everything streak free. Look at that. So pretty. Now I smear some olive oil on here so you can see this. This is my glass. And I'm just going over it with the window cloth. What do you guys think? I hope you see some of that. If you want to see some of these up close, what I really recommend is actually let me know if you want to do a demo online. Okay. What we are actually offering, I have a team member in Canada, and then our team here in the States is doing a no paper towel challenge. Renee, have you ever gone without any paper towels for a week?
No.
Okay. Well, you know, the most coveted paper product besides toilet paper is paper towels. I don't know why. Like, is there a safety in knowing we have enough paper towels? Well, what would you think? What would you think of not having to buy that expensive one-time product ever again?
Yeah.
I know for our family of 4, we spent $200 US dollars. Even at Costco, it costs $200 for us every 4 to 6 months. Like, how would you like to save, you know, $400 to $600 every year? Well, these are our countercloths, right? This comes in a cute little house. I mean, I just fell in love with the house. Not the cloth yet. I just fell in love with the house. Now, if you would like to be challenged and go without paper towels for 1 week, we are starting this challenge on April 6th. And I'm inviting all the guests here, this wonderful guests, Dee's and Renee's, to join us if you dare. If you think you can survive without paper towels for 1 week, and if you don't have these countercloths yet, I'd be happy to send you one so you can try if you are going to commit to go without paper towels for 1 week. And that includes your family. So they may not comply, but we'd love for you to try this challenge out. And if you want to do so, please comment no paper towel and tell me what country you're from. Okay, because then that way I can direct you to the right consultant, whether it's in my team member in Canada or here in the States. We'll mail it out to you right away. And that way you have one of these in your little hands. And as a team, we're going to go without paper towels for 1 week. Every day we're going to have a challenge. And when you enter into those challenges, of course, there's going to be prizes and giveaways. Does it sound like fun?
Well, I have to tell all of you that I met Felicia a couple of months ago. Felicia is now down, I'm guessing, about 20 pounds. And she's been on the Ideal Protein program. And when I met her, it really resonated with me because I know that my environment has toxicity and my autoimmune, issues definitely could get better as I clean up my environment. And so, Dee, tell us about how you, when I said Norwex, she's like, oh my gosh, I've been using Norwex forever. And I'm like, I've never even heard about this. So tell us a little bit about how you came in contact with all of this. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Okay, unmute.
Way back in the day, a neighbor had introduced me to a Norwex home party, and that's how I was introduced to it. And it caught my attention because I have a child. Well, he's no longer a child. He's a man-child now, but had really severe environmental allergies. So everything in the air in our environment would cause him allergies and sickness. Everything from dust mites to chemical cleaners. And so that really piqued my interest. And then along the way, they're just so easy to clean and they just don't wear out. I have Norwex cloths that are 10 years old that I still use. I have ones for the shower. I have ones for the kitchen. I don't have any of the cool paper towels yet, but the Sperry sponges were absolutely one of my most favorite items. And the really funny thing about something that simple is when I would have company over, say my mom would do my dishes, she'd be like, what is this? I need one of these. Like, it's so amazing. So that's really great. And of course, the ultimate tool was my Norwex mop. that I clean my walls with and clean the floor with and clean the shower with. And it's just reusable, reusable, reusable. I have the body cloths as well. And I also have the little, I don't know what you call the little ones for makeup removing, but I have a set of 6 of those as well. And it works amazing.
Oh, that's awesome. So we're getting to the end of our show, and Felicia, will you go in and put links where people can join the paper towel free challenge? And then also, Josephine says she loves some Sperry sponges. Never heard of a Sperry sponge, but I know I'm going to start using mine. And just go in and tell people, put links in where people can order the different products or what have you. We do need to clean up our environments. And if you guys have certain things or certain products, let us know, because Dee and I want to share out to everybody how, number one, you can be toxic free. Number two, we can be coronavirus free. That should be number one, actually. And number three, how we can all save money. And I love, Felicia, that you were talking about the paper towels, because you're right. I didn't even think about the fact that, how much money we spend on paper towels. And, with these Norwex products, I mean, they clean themselves. You don't need any toxic cleaners. Felicia's a wealth of information. I'm so impressed. So, Felicia, thanks for being here with us. And is there any last things you want to tell people?
So that I can best serve you, I'm going to put in my message link in the comments, and then that way I can better serve you and direct you to the right country. And also, if you would like to, to join us in the No Paper Towel Challenge, if you can survive that, let me know too. Then that way I can direct you. I think what you said about keeping safe and be toxin free, I think is super important, especially during these times, because as we know, when we're under stress, our toxins build up in our bodies, right? The whole toxins and just our body burdens will keep building up. So when we are able to control our home environment, it actually helps to reduce our anxieties, because we can control this at, our home, our environment here. And even better so, when we reduce those chemicals that we're facing every day in our homes, that also will also decrease. So overall, it's a win-win. So we're going to be creating safe families and safe homes for our families.
Awesome. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See you soon. Okay, everybody. So we hope that you're enjoying that we are not only sharing some recipes, but, Dee and I, talked last week or two and said, we need to be not only just focusing on, we got lots and lots of recipes. You guys have lots of options, and Dee does create amazing stuff all the time. But in reality, we need to be sharing with each other how to better our environments, how to be healthier, how to create immune health through food, first of all. Exercise, water, supplementation, and the list goes on of different things that we can share. So in addition to recipes, we'll, over the next few weeks until we get over this coronavirus, we're going to be doing a lot of talking about various subjects related to our immune health.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, Dee, any last words?
No, we will commence again in I think, next week, first week of April.
Yep.
Already we'll have some new food, some new topics. We're going to be really interested to see in how everybody is managing their not just their health, but their mental health, their stress and their anxiety. I just, this week want to leave you with this is really a great opportunity to rediscover what brings you joy within yourself and in your own home. For those of you that are able to work from home, I hope that you can triage your day, so it brings you a little bit of rest and wellness. When you are the only sole person or providing for your family, creating the meals and doing the meal plan. It is an excellent time to have that control. There's no coworkers or outside influencers in your home right now. So I hope you can have a little bit of peace with that, that it's what I am overwhelmingly seeing is that we have a lot of clients that said that this is just a great time for them to focus on their health. Definitely the ones that are working from home. And if you're an essential worker, I really, really wish you health and safety and really good rest. And so really good rest, I think, is something that we're going to talk about, focus on next week. For those of you that have, that are frontline workers and are putting in long hours and asking, answering lots of questions and have a little bit of anxiety over your own health risks when you're on the front line. Let's talk about and address some of those things to maybe help alleviate that for you as well a little bit. Because it's a very real concern for all of you that are essential health workers. And we're very thankful for you. Not everybody gets the luxury of being able to work from home. And yeah, Renee?
Yeah, I'm with you. For all those people that are out there taking care of the sick people and taking care of keeping our environment and our cities running, thank you so much. And if you have a special subject you'd like to talk about, let us know. If you if you're in a business that you think that we should share, please let us know, reach out, and we'll be happy to do that. Okay, everybody, have a fabulous week at home and stay home.
Stay home. Stay home.
All right, you guys. Bye.
Bye.